Yan ano, si Asuncion Cruz. Wooden houses, they're eaten out by termites. Just about every piece of wood that you have in that house. It was one, the experience that I have really during the season. They call it the termite season, when they start to, come out of their nest and all that. Oh my goodness. We live with, that's near a street light post. And so when it's termite season, all these termites coming up from the house will be, holy Lord, flying all toward that light. It's, and I make a funny remark, one time I said, my goodness, it looks like the termites is the only one that's holding up the house. So that's one reason, that we have to move, and that plus, my family too is growing larger, so we need more room. Oh, yes, we did. In fact, we have let's just build a small garden in the back. And so we planted some eggplants. In fact, it was just like 5, trees that we planted. Because when the eggplant, bears fruit, it just comes in so many. It's more than enough, really for the family use. And then also we planted watermelon, and when we first moved in, we lived by the behind our house is the ditch, they collect the water that flows from all over the place and dump it to the wherever it's supposed to run through. We planted on the dry seasons, taro. That taro grew very well because that soil is almost just moist because we are right by the ditch. So every time it rains, even for a little, it runs out throughout that area. So then we also have he tried to plant this time again some more the wing beans, and the other one okra. We just love okra, and some pepper trees in our backyard. Yes, we do too. Mango, and right now we have star apple tree behind our house. Star apple tree, iba tree, and what was there also? The avocado. Okay, those permanent trees, it's growing. When the season comes, it is just more really than enough that you can handle. You pass it on to the family, pass it on to friends. We have a lemon tree in the backyard, and also a guava, and betel nut, of course. Oh my goodness, during betel nut seasons, you can come to the house and you can have your fill, no matter how much you want, really. Yes, my husband is pretty good at going fishing, and he also catches shrimp from the river and eel. Oh no, it was not for me, but he got himself this they call it the shrimp trap that people build, and he has that. And so he goes to the river and catches shrimp through that. And also he goes out to do the waters. He can do the spearfishing, or just I don't know how he catches the tataga, but in that area where the weeds grew up, a different kind of weeds, and then he fished from there, bring some big ones. Yes, we eat the eggs, to the fresh eggs, and we just poke a little hole in it, and they have to suck it in, to get the thing out of it. But then they learn how we learn how to pluck, chicken. When we kill chicken, for food, make kadu from it, and barbecue, whatever you want to prepare it with. We do have that too. And then also when we kill a pig, then we clean it, then ourselves. All my children knows how to do all of those things as they grow up. They watch how things are done. Okay, this is how from I learned that all the Chamorro people, when they catch the chicken, the one that's just running loose, they will trap it and then keep it for at least a week. You feed the chicken from that cage, maybe like with the grated coconuts, until after a week's time at least, that they kill the chicken. They don't just grab the chicken from that's just running there right now, and kill it and cook it. No, we take a time, to what they say, to cleanse whatever the chicken had been eating, to cleanse out this inside first before they actually kill and cook. Yes, coconut crabs. We do. Even, sometimes, the whole family will ride and go around, in the nighttime. And, we catch it as we pass by the road. Yes, they do. Like pulling weeds around the plants and watering. And, they help around with and even taking care of the house. Each one has their own chores. Each one of theirs have responsibilities. But when they come home from school, at that age, she's still a kinder. I will tell her to, get that soft broom, the Philippines, and to clean, sweep out the living room. I mean, I teach them, from that that when they go to school, but when you come home, you got some responsibility to at home, to do so. That was, I assign each of them a chores. So they take turns, throughout the week. At first I started out being a day that you're the kitchen today and you're the living room today and you're like that. But when you are in the kitchen, they they cheat on each other, because the one that does it today, if they don't like to wash the pots, they will push it aside, and then the other one, for the next day will complain, hey, you didn't. Yes, actually, I really enjoyed, in fact, the food to taste better, at least to our taste. And then, of course, it saves you also, money from going to the store. And another good part about it is that that it's clean, that, food that you're feeding your family. Yes, they do. They learn a lot of things. They can do it themselves. My girls are pretty good at cooking now, and even the boys, they can kill a pig and they can do it themselves. These things.